Cinematastic Day. I'm Josh. This is Simply Cinema, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick review on Spies in Disguise, a movie that's about Lance Sterling, who is a spy played by Will Smith, and there's a scientist, Walter Beckett, played by Tom Holland. And when things take an unexpected turn and Lance Sterling turns into a pigeon from one of Walter Beckett's inventions, they have to go about working together and working out their differences as they have to fight out the main villain. Moving on to positives, this is really fun. This being an animated film, it's not necessarily what I would expect for this sort of story, but it works really well, and the visuals are really well crafted, and I just really enjoy the way they took this story, the difference between Walter and Lance Sterling. I really enjoy the characters they had. The villain was really compelling, and he was played by Ben Mendelsohn. So overall, you get a really fun cast of Ben, Will Smith, and Tom Holland, and it just all works out in the end. You really enjoy the characters. You get some emotional moments, and it's just really incredible the way everything and all of the points of the story play out, and I just cannot get over how much I was sort of not necessarily looking forward to see this film. The trailers didn't really sell me into this film, but the movie itself was surprising. The music was compelling and well done. And it almost becomes a little bit of a mystery story, as at the beginning there's some sort of plot points that are sort of set up that make you think it's going one way, make it you think wonder where it's going, with these different side characters that are suspicious of Lance Sterling or of what could happen, and there's just different ways it plays out, and it's somewhat predictable in some ways, but in other ways it was just kind of fun the way the whole story played out. There were a couple characters that reminded me a little bit of the Lego movie, but it still felt like it deserved to be this way, and whether it was trying to purposely copy that character from the Lego movie or not, without giving any spoilers to who that character is, it just all worked out in the end. The inventions you get from Walter Beckett, it just the kookiness of the whole film as a whole, with the characters and their dynamics within, it just made this for a fun, entertaining film. Moving quickly over to negatives, there's just some weird moments that just make me laugh because it's hilarious in itself, but there's some moments that feel more adult and more mature, the way that is randomly placed in the film. And there's one part where there's a curse word that's randomly bleeped out, and it just feels completely out of the blue, and it's like laughable. The fact that it's in there, it feels wrong that it's in there. But those were just my personal takes on the Spies in Disguise, and I'd love to hear what you thought down in comments below. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it satisfactory? And was it surprising? I'd love to hear all those thoughts down in comments below. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Make sure to check some of these older videos on the left hand side of the screen, and I'll be back for more movie reviews, rankings, and more.